And hello, and welcome back to the CFS 2024 APAC series. My name is Stevie Frog. With me, the Suave, of course. And here we are, third series of the day na tayo, guys. Pacific Macta gonna be up next on the chopping block, of course, against Wolf Empire, a team na nakita na natin na naglaro kanina. And they won a very convincing 2-0 against itong ranking. However, Josh, this is a rematch. Yung dalawa na to, group stage, obviously, from CFS Summer 2024. And Pacific Macta beat them in 3 maps. However, the Wolf Empire, they're looking extra dangerous dito sa tournament natin. And especially considering they just destroyed the team that beat itong Pacific Macta earlier dito sa group stage natin. It's gonna be quite the mountain to climb para dito sa Pacific Macta.
But of course, as the nerds we are, the transitive property doesn't really work here. Sometimes the players do have a different performance on the day itself, and of course, you can't really judge a book by its cover, knowing that, of course, this is the group stages. There's still a lot that has to happen over the next 2 days, including today. Of course, first team up on the block, take a look at the intro.
There it is. Wolf Empire, of course. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, Wolf beating ranking to the fault dun sa unang series on this group stage day. And everyone's looking really good. Ice Cube's on point, Dola's on point. Rambo had a very funny port. But then, the rest of the squad kind of cleaning up for him dito, pare. Wolf Empire looking extra strong dito sa best of 3. But of course, Pacific Macta is one of the teams that actually kind of figured out yung gusto gawin dito ng Wolf Empire. So, can they replicate yung ginawa nila on the LAN of CFS Summer 2024 on the online setting naman this time? I mean, the online setting has been brutal for some of these teams, better for some, but we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Wolf Empire, kagaya nga na sinabi ko, they are the champions for a reason.
Yeah. Great performance out of these guys, but of course, on the other side, the Filipino squad that has a lot to prove. Pacific Macta should be coming in a bit, but kita kasi natin kanina, the performance of Wolf Empire looks like they have stepped on the pedal ever since CFSSC, and now they haven't stopped. But here, Pacific Macta, take a quick look.
There it is, Pacific Macta with tournament lives on the line. Buku this time in attendance kasi medyo late naman yung game natin, so they do get the privilege of having a coach right behind them. And of course, Macta, first seed coming out of PH, hasn't been the best start dito sa ating tournament. They are now 1-6 in their map score, only getting a single map against itong Ranking Esports. Rest of it has been a sweep. So they need the redemption, man, and they need it now in this game, because if they lose this series, contention for playoffs looking thin, pare.
It's gonna be very, very grim para sa kanila, no? So Pacific Macta, there's gonna be so much pressure here today, not just in terms of maps, right? Kasi they need to worry about winning the matches, they need to worry about getting the maps, and on top of that, not just the maps, diba? The round differential is something that will also dictate the pace of whether or not they get into the playoffs. So they need a stellar performance today, and being 6th here, that's dead last, unfortunately, in the standings of our group stage. Pacific Macta, they have a lot to prove and a lot to pick up on.
Yeah, I mean, 6th currently on the standings. Stats not really looking that good. And it's gonna be quite the matchup, no? I mean, 7-4, just like how I said it, man. Tinalo sila ng Wolf Empire was beaten by Pacific Macta dun sa group stage at one time, but unfortunately that group stage win did not result in Macta getting out of groups itself. It was quite the competition back in Hanoi, pare. So, maybe they want to get more redemption dito naman on the online setting, but 74 matchup, it's not too bad. CFS Invitational, they had a win against them in APAC series in the last season. Nakapanalo rin yung Wolf Empire dito. So the Vietnam Avengers having the upper hand at this very moment. And of course, key players are going to be Ice Cube, who has had such a stellar tournament, man, this entire APAC. Pero Aldrin, of course, has had his moments as well dito sa mga games natin. And if it's anyone to kind of try and defend this death ball of an offense dito na Wolf Empire, it's going to be Aldrin.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are going to be standing on the shoulders of these players, right? For aside ng Pacific Macta, it's not just the individual stats, but of course, it's the worry that they need to be able to read against Shady, who has been having an insane series today. So that's going to be Black Widow map number 1, Ankara, and we are going to be going to sub-base as the last. This has the makings of a banger, Sneaky Frog.
Yes, sir. Kind of knew na lalabas yung Black Widow dito sa best of 3 natin. Granted, you know, Ice Cube is a pretty insane sniper. I feel like that's one of the maps na Revenge is more comfortable on. So it's kind of nice that they get to start on GR side as well, considering it is the pick of sides para dito sa Wolf Empire. So, you know, a bit more comfort for the side of Pacific Macta pagdating nga dito sa Black Widow. Ankara, of course, that is the map of Vietnam. Kagaya nga na sinabi ko, this is the Black Widow of Vietnam. So they know it like the back of their hand. And those first 2 maps are going to be very interesting. Pero Black Widow muna tayo, of course. Kasi kung ano kayang gawin ng Filipino team sa mapa ng Pinas. And of course, Buhu, notebook open. Everybody's locked in. Pacific Macta looking for some redemption. Wolf Empire looking to seal off yung group stage natin with that first seed. And here we go.
And Lucas, I think he has got information on the other side, but MVA having opener yan. Revenge and Zyke also wide awake here to prove a point now that Wolf Empire, they're not going to be taking this thing down. Ice Cube, last man left standing. And with C4 in the hands of Zyke and the rest of Pacific Macta slowly moving out through this map, it's going to be a hard bet for him to even try. And what a start.
Yeah. Wolf Empire, hindi ko na-expect na they would drop the starter round or the tester round in round number 1. Usually I do expect it at around match point. But apparently they want to start things off fast dito sa Black Widow to try and counter the pace ng Pacific Macta. Kasi yun nga, no, ZYK usually tries to go for that ramp push and tries to guard or get a pick from the bridge players from that initial push galing sa mid doors. And Pacific Macta kind of knew what they were about to do.
Oh, wow.
The Revenge is going to go down. They have to be careful. Alam mo naman si Ice Cube is very capable of pulling out clutches like this, so they better respect it. So now they're just throwing flashes, pressuring him time and time again. Zik now spotting itong si Ice Cube. So they know that he is in-house. Jump peek. Justin trying to poke in. So alam na ni Ice Cube yung dalawang members dito ng Pacific Macta, but he has not found where Aldrin is. And he's kind of nervous na merong makakalikod sa kanya dito. 4 is down, so he has to go in eventually. Ice Cube getting naded. 55 HP. ZYK, bit of a tester shot with the cold ng Ice Cube. Down to very low HP, pero alam ng Pacific Macta that they do not want to peek this man, not directly. Just a bit of jiggles would be nice. And there we go. ZYK keeping it simple. And 1-2-0 for the side of Pacific Macta. Very nice start. And feeling ko masaya talaga sila na nakuha nila yung GR side first.
Yeah. It's going to be a great starter here for Pacific Macta. We know that, again, these guys, everything's lying in the weight of this current series. Their contention for playoffs. And even then, right, if they don't get the best stats out of it, if they don't get the best round differential out of this series, then it might be curtains for their playoff hopes. We're going to keep trying here. Now, Wolf Empire changing it up a little bit, making sure that they don't fall to the same strategy twice. Natin kung maganda yung adjustment nila, knowing that Pacific Macta, that's a 4-man stack.
Yep.
Waiting on A.
Classic ZYK action. He's going to go a bit aggressive, fire off a few shots, fire off a few pre-fires to kind of attract yung Wolf Empire to go in towards this side. So MBA just going to be the factor this time. Oh, that's 1 against 3 and no chance for Shady. Only gets the MBA. Lucas forced to retreat. And LA is going to be spotted after good recognition galing sa side of Wolf Empire, but a nice shot galing kay Revenge. Aldrin's going to get Lucas as well. 2v3. C4 is down so short. So it's going to be a difficult retake para kunin yung C4 na to. So PM is going to be spreading out a bit. Maybe Justin's gonna be the constant moving piece. But I like yung reposition dito ni ZYK. He's gonna try to get frame. And if he's gonna spot Dola, he's a dead man. There we go.
I don't know, man. There's something about Pacific Macta right now. They're looking really hungry for that win. And they know that. It's going to be a 1v3. Rambo. Kind of this in the same spot as Ice Cube earlier. He has to worry about the other 3 players of Pacific Macta here. And there's just so many angles that he has to cover. Luckily for him, he does have the C4 this time around. So, gotta be careful though. Walking up out through that bridge with ZYK. Great on the angle.
Great respect.
Getting around here.
Great respect, man. I think alam na rin nila kung ano yung capability dito ni Rambo on that sniper. And Pacific Macta with a great start in this game. Wolf Empire still limping. Titignan natin Shady. Pipilitin na dito yung Terrace. Head is now spotted. NBA trying to take him out. And NBA! Very nice headshot dito kay Shady. And Dola is gonna try to test the other side of the map. Nades are gonna start to fly. Justin holding yung metal box natin. Kailangan niya pigilin si Lucas at si Dola. Pero pwede rin siya magtago for that delay. Justin, he wants to be daring. He wants to get the kills. He wants to kill everyone. ZYK mahuhulog na nga dito. And that's the window B player already out of the question. Justin spotted sa ilalim ng bintana. 4 versus 3 Pacific Macta on retake.
Really hard one. Here, Lucas, he takes down Aldrin, further dwindling down the numbers of Pacific Macta. Now with a C4 down. Revenge is going to have to hit an insane shot here. As he's waiting here for the timing, no? Might be taking a little bit too long. NBA on the other side, worried about it. Revenge taken down, and Ice Cube here to clean it up. There you go, Wolf Empire. Finally around for them.
Yeah,
it's not too late for these guys ever.
Rambo just went around, and that's his classic Rambo. From the sniper now to the lurk, and he's been very effective in that exact role. It's a great start for Pacific Macta as a start ng round to get itong si NBA, to get that kill. But then Wolf Empire with a counter-attack dito sa B site. Justin trying to stop it, but unsuccessfully.
Oh!
Ooh, Venge. Careful, my friend.
This guy's down to 1. Straight bullet could take him down. Now Wolf Empire, they're not going to fully play into that. It's going to be a slow approach here from Wolf Empire, knowing that, yeah, they are down 1 round, but that doesn't mean they need to be desperate yet. There's much more map to play. They're not going to be feeling that pressure anytime soon, knowing that, of course, they've beaten Pacific Macta before. If anything, it's the other way around.
Yep. I mean, so far, Macta, right reads, right time. And the thing is, with Wolf Empire, right? Sinabi ko na sobrang iba sila from the side of ranking kasi they also can change pace in an instant, knowing how confident the players are. And that is one of those few moments, trying to catch out to Dongsi Revenge with that boost alongside. And they are gonna slowly crawl in towards long, and here comes the boom. Para sa Wolf Empire, Aldrin gonna take his head taken off. Revenge with a nice readjustment dito kay Lucas. Pero alam pa nila na andito si MVA. Revenge finally goes down. The ZYK on towards that window side. MVA discovered, and grabe naman yung Wolf Empire. They just clean this A site. And they tie up the game.
The diligence from Wolf Empire, they left no corner unchecked. Because of that, it was an easy take for them. I don't know how or why, but it just seems to me that they have their passing ready for them. Perfect on the take. Now we are tied up here for the side of Wolf Empire. Zyke opens up onto Shady. This setup from them, the double sniper setup para sa Pacific Macta, is going to be catching Wolf Empire off their guard this time around. But Lucas fighting back, striking back with 2. Suddenly, the tables have turned. Wolf Empire now on the offensive.
I mean, that's just one of the things, one of the 3 people that you have to deal with. Good trade galing kay Zyke. So 3v3 at the moment. Dola still alive, Rambo still alive, Ice Cube always a factor. But Rambo just gonna test things out. These are short. And if Revenge does see the name Rambo pop out sa kanyang screen, and he will know that this is not where the main offense is gonna go. But ZYK getting a bit risky. Dito sa may mid-door side, does get a bit of information sa mga players na nag-cross in that mid-side. What does he know about Rambo? Oh, he gets Rambo instead. What a nice shot galing kay ZYK. And I think they have a clue. The rest of the squad is going to come from that long side, so all they have to do is hit the shots.
Yeah. The smoke now, waiting to dissipate here. Revenge on the angle, misses that shot. They know that he's going to be in window this time around. But Ice Cube, look at this. UIK bringing in the reinforcements here for the enemy team. But
my God, Dola
takes them down one at a time, striking them down like it's nothing. Justin na lang natitira dito. There's 40 seconds on the clock. Now, with the bomb having been planted, it's going to be a hard take for him. Ice Cube on the sniper, not looking the right direction. Out in the open, going to be caught out here. Movement from Justin. Careful of Dolan, who knows that he's right behind the pillar. The timing's not right for him just yet, but Dolan will get him in the end.
Grabe. Yeah, they were so laser focused on taking out itong si Ice Cube. Di ata nila napansin na nakababa na ng RS itong si Dola, and as he goes back up from that position, does get a very easy pick off dito kay ZYK and a bit of deja vu. I think they know na magpipick dito si ZYK to try and get that opening pick, and he does go down. So far, 8-4 in this game. Pretty successful at those openers, pero Wolf Empire starting to get a whiff kung anong ginagawa dito ng Pacific Macta. So, once again, first pick, they're just gonna slow it down.
Great response out of Wolf Empire. Now, Pacific Macta, they have to worry about ano ba yung changes na ginawa ng Wolf Empire, no? Where are they going? What is going to be this new approach, knowing with Zyke having been taken down early, that double sniper is going to be nothing at this point. Now those longer angles are going to be a lot harder to hold on to, knowing they're down in manpower. The way that Wolf Empire, again, playing as the Vietnamese squad they are, slowing it down to a crawl and wait for the last possible second to strike.
Oh, that's so genius. That's so genius.
The timing, look at this. Lola finds revenge on the inside of the smoke, and now MVA is clueless on the back of frame. Look for the timing. He finds one. The second on Shady, and Ice Cube is going to be answering back. Now suddenly Justin left in a 1v3 once again. Not going to be able to convert.
Grabe, that small detail galing dito kay Rambo, right? The thing is what he did in mid, he threw a flash, he threw a smoke. So yung attention ni Revenge napunta nga dito sa mid doors instead of that long side. So it's a lot less to deal with para sa side ng Wolf Empire, and they do get that slight second na wala yung attention ni Revenge dito sa long. And they got him through the smoke of all things. NBA, he's kind of a known entity yung ginagawa niya dito sa train. So it's a very nice call out from the side of Wolf Empire. And that's the thing, right? Wolf Empire, especially itong si Rambo, he's gonna make things weird for the side of Pacific Macta. Gonna make you assume na this spot is not gonna be safe, pero hindi pala siya magpupush doon. It was just nades. And in that confusion, Wolf Empire, they slide into A site very easily. So 2-point lead para sa Vietnamese squad natin at the moment. Macta kind of lagging a bit dito sa game natin. So, I don't know, someone has to be the hero para sa side ng Macta and try and get that first pick and force Wolf Empire to play slow with the numbers disadvantage, pare.
Man. I think Macta, having taken that early lead, may have been a little bit too comfortable holding on to their usual spots. I think now the need to change things up has been brought out here. Zyke taking down Dola, and the rest of Wolf Empire now throwing out those nades, doing some damage over onto him. Desperately trying to hold on, clinging on to life inside of the side. He takes down a second as well, but now Wolf Empire spraying down through that smoke, able to convert one more. Desperately tried to get themselves out of storage, but now 2v4 inside of the site. Justin right behind the box, the god spot here. It's gonna be so much to do for the side of Wolf Empire, and look at this. MVA is slowly crawling his way up towards the back side of Wolf Empire. They need to get a move on, otherwise this crunch is gonna come in with a perfect timing and revenge. You see Shady out through the window. Can't convert just yet. There's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Wolf Empire, they have to do something, and they have to do something now. And now here, trying to spray it down. Lucas gets Justin. Now B-site's gonna be open, but it's only Shady and Lucas so low. So much to do, so little time, and so little space. Only 12 seconds left. Blackton is coming in for them. Now the retake is going to be in the hands of Pacific Macta. Shady na lang natitira dito. 1v2. And that's it. Wolf Empire steal this round from the clutches of Pacific Macta.
Grabe, that's just the example of how solid the defense is for the side of Wolf Empire. Got into the site, 1 HP dun si Lucas, but he does not care. He is gonna hold a very dangerous position, very easily naded. And Pacific Macta, another foiled retake para sa kanila dito. And that was the closest retake that we could call in the entire game. And Shady, nakuha na nga si Aldrin once again. And Dola is just gonna walk out to short. NBA is gonna punish him. Pero alam ba nila na may lalabas sa mid door? Yes, they do. Lucas is gonna go down, pero Rambo sasagot rin. 3 versus 3. ZYK with a sniper spotting out someone's a high mid. Ice Cube. Oh.
Oh, they don't see each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the C4 out on the other side. And the reset of the round for Wolf Empire, calling this pause. This gives Pacific Macta the opportunity to try and explore the map a little bit more. And ZYK has a great angle here. Yeah, I think Rambo has been spotted. Push right out.
Ooh.
No, but he connects first. Not gonna be fast enough on that trigger finger. 2v3 na lang bigla.
Well, that's fine. Okay, Justin, nakuha na nga si Rambo dito. So, catwalk control is gone. So, that means it's a green light para sa Wolf Empire. Na pumasok dito sa long, and look at how thin this angle is from Revenge. But Sadie spots him somehow.
What?
What a shot from Sadie. Si Justin na lang natitira, and he gets taken down as well. Wolf Empire systematically taking down Pacific Macta. Grabe naman yun. Even on the 2v5s, these players are just so dangerous. Not even the B take, the B retake did not work. The A side defense did not work. Macta in a rough spot dito sa Black Widow. And you have to remember, this is their pick.
It's not going to be a fun one. Pacific Macta. If it just pushed out a little bit too much, I think he has been spotted. Okay, expected in the angle. Misses the shot. Now they know where he is. Pushing him off. That's going to give them a little bit more map control, knowing that Wolf Empire, they like doing this. Forcing the rotations, cutting them off, and Lucas is doing it with great ability right now. With ZYK down, that's another sniper. Again, this double sniper setup from Pacific Macta, really lying on the shoulders of Revenge and ZYK. But with ZYK being taken down early here, there's just so much pressure to go around this map that Pacific Macta, they might just fold under all this.
Oh, Ice Cube's gone though. That's a good start. MVA catching out one of the bigger problems dito ng Pacific Macta. So what is Wolf gonna decide to do? Are they gonna do a split? And fully knowing Wolf, they have the ego to go for a B split dito pare. And Rambo with a sniper as well. Once again, formerly yung sniper ng Wolf Empire. Now decided to go the lurk side. Justin's gonna catch him out. Okay.
NBA.
Yep, they're catching yung Wolf Empire like one by one. Trying to look for map control. Pero mawawala din si Justin dito. 3 versus 3. It's a tough round for the side of Wolf Empire if they walk into the wrong site. Pero, ayun nga, why not just go in towards that mid side? But instead, short na lang sila lalabas. Actually, I think they know na si Revenge mag-isa lang dito sa A site.
Yeah, it looks like they are hyper aware here, knowing that there was quite a lot of presence shown by Pacific Macta across this map. Now the flashes out. Revenge just waits for the perfect time. Takes down Shady here, but he's gonna be stuck in one small corner right behind Train. And Aldrin comes in to bail him out. It's gonna be a 1v2 here. Revenge, a game of a ring around the rosy between him and Dola. And he cannot find it. It's gonna be a 1v1 here. Now, 4 down. And now the attempt from Aldrin, perfect on the timing, the headshots to stop Pacific Macta's bleeding here in the first half.
Very nice. Very nice delay galing dito kay Revenge, hitting that first shot kay Rambo sa long. Game is looking a bit shaky from the side of Pacific Macta, but they get the last round anyways. But it's not over until the score turns 10. So Pacific Macta, meron pa naman silang chance papunta dito sa second half natin. So Wolf Empire, you gotta expect they are gonna go for some very aggressive peaks here, especially meron silang 3.3 dito. And it's just a common thing para sa side ng Wolf Empire. Lucas gets through the smoke, seeing some muzzle fire. Pero Justin makukuha na si Lucas dito, but Macta looks hurt dito sa round natin. Justin, MVA, Revenge already gone.
Oh, man. This double sniper setup not really working out for Macta, at least early here in this round. That's going to be a problem. Oh, that's 2v4 already, with Wolf Empire striking back with quite a few rounds. Taking it away. It's going to be a very hard one, knowing that, look at this setup, right? Look, there's a crossfire in mid. You've got people guarding the extremities of the map. LA, LB already covered here. Pacific Macta, I think the idea here would be to maybe try to isolate these gunfights, but they have to play together. Otherwise, there's going to be no trades, and if, God forbid, Aldrin is the first to fall, the C4 is going to be out in the open.
Oh.
Look at this patience, the timing taken out. Aldrin, ooh, he is aware that Rambo's there. And no rotations just yet for Wolf Empire. They know that it might just be smoke and mirrors, pero hindi nila gagawin yung gustong gawin ng Pacific Macta. They're not going to give away any kind of free space. And they're keeping them guessing, right? After that same setup, not finding anything, they change it up, reset their crossfires, change up the positioning on this map. Make sure that Pacific Macta are not prepared.
Yeah, and look at the positions na hinahold dito ng Wolf Empire. Dola is holding that slope. There's one person in terrace. Nandito si Ice Cube sa B-side, dito sa kabaong, just in case that Rambo needs a bit of assistance sa pag-defend dito sa B-house. So, Macta has to hit 2 nice shots dito sa B-side in order to get this done. But it's gonna be a tough one. Smoke in the front of house just to cover your tracks. Ng Pacific Macta dito. Flash is gonna go through. Aldrin gonna be blinded. Ice Cube hits that shot. All day of the week. Pero si YK, ay di ba ibalik? Seems like knows the answer to that question. And 7-3. Yeah, I mean, Pacific Macta is still doable para sa kanila dito. But Wolf Empire, man, yung nararamdaman mo yung confidence nila, pataas na pataas mga rounds natin.
Yeah. They're just willing to take all those risks that are necessary. And the thing about Wolf Empire, right, they always take these risks in a calculated fashion, making sure that they can really convert on those risks. Otherwise, then it just becomes a free frag for the side of Pacific Macta. And now, after that first encounter, Lucas will be falling a little bit early in the C4. Out in the open, I like this. Out of Wolf Empire. Yes, they've given away one man, but they do have the information. And Pacific Macta playing so far that they're inside their own RS, pare.
Ooh.
Things are gonna go sideways very early. Now Wolf Empire punished for their hubris, getting a little bit too confident, giving away 2 free frags. It's gonna be a very clear advantage for the Filipino squad.
Grabe, punishing overconfidence from the side of Wolf Empire. Lucas and Dola looking for the bigger fish, but they're the ones who got baited into the Pacific Macta stronghold na naandito sa Aris natin. But still, Shady's on the other side. Easily can make a play happen, pero MBA gets him down finally. So A side could be wide open. But Ice Cube and Rambo, 2 of the best snipers in Vietnam. A very tough defense to go through. But with the amount of numbers na meron dito yung Pacific Macta, they can attack multiple points of the map. So it can kind of spread out yung depensa dito ng Wolf Empire. Uy, ZYK spotted. But
oh, no!
I think it's fine. They know na nasa short dito si Rambo, so they can just smoke the bottom side of slope. Ice Cube, though, in a very dangerous position. Rambo hitting the first shot. But Revenge gets it back. Is the C4 gonna cross? Cross na yung C4 dito. All Justin has to do is plant, man.
With Ice Cube being alone, it's gonna be a dangerous one. But we've seen this guy pull off more than the impossible. It's going to be proving too much on the side of Pacific Macta. That's going to be the 4th round out of them. They're not dead yet, sir. Kaya pa.
Kayang-kaya pa. I mean, why not? As much as I'd love to talk about the Vietnamese heart, the Pinoy spirit is no joke as well. So, titignan natin Pacific Macta. You got a round on the board on this second half. You know that your offense actually works. Ice Cube misses. Occasional miss. Galing kay Ice Cube. Flashes are gonna go through. They double nade him. Force him out. On this 2-box side, Shady makakuha dito kay Aldrin. Pero yung plano yata ng Wolf Empire is kunin itong catwalk. Try to get house speed control early. They need to keep eyes on that window. Kasi pag nagplant yung C4 at lumabas dyan si Rambo, chances are the C4 could go down. Revenge in an aggressive position. He's gonna get Shady as well. And that's the Revenge we know and love. Sniper, king of PH, gets the fourth one as well. Doesn't even let his teammates touch the enemy, pare. And that is the revenge we know, man. We need more of that.
And we asked for a hero, and Revenge is stepping up to the plate here. Only 2 rounds separating Pacific Macta versus Wolf Empire right now. Pero kasi, they need to cover so much more. But here, early smokes out towards long A. This aggressive push. They've done this quite a lot. Justin, what happened? The outside, si Dola. Mabawi ngayon. 1 for 0 here, but some damage done over onto Shade. He was out in the open. IGL bleeding at the hips. So Pacific Macta, they're gonna be trying to find a detour through this map.
Let's see. Ice Cube doesn't miss twice, pare. So, a side could be out of the picture para sa side ng Pacific Macta, and they're gonna do the thing where they just wait. Wait for anyone from the side of Wolf Empire to have their egos take over their better decision-making, pare. But at the moment, I think Shady is like, guys, if anyone pushes, no one gets lunch tomorrow. So, walang lalabas muna, that is for sure. But Lucas, I feel like he wants to push, man. He wants to look for more.
Yeah, might be feeling a little bit too active here. Look at Dola.
Good position.
With him being first contact this time around, this might be punishing for him unless Ice Cube comes in with the perfect timing. Now Flash is gonna be out. He's gonna wait for the right time to strike. Ice Cube takes that first shot, and now the Dola out in the open. He's gonna be able to distract him just enough for Ice Cube to get a second here. Now Pacific Macta down to the last 2. Nades out in the open. Ice Cube answering with 3 kills. Now it's gonna be Revenge alone. C4 does in his hand. He takes down Ice Cube, shuts him down, smites him down, but now it's a 1v3. There's so little time here. He has to try and book it towards the other side of the map, knowing that there he is going to be so much more on the other side. But Lucas cuts off that rotation. Wolf Empire. Another round, another day.
Yeah. And sigh of relief para sa side ng Wolf Empire. And ginawa nila dun sa depensa na yun is actually very similar sa ginawa ng SUJ kanina. Na yung Terrace player and the actual long player is very connected. So, back up the drum very quickly. Lucas though, nakuha na nga si Justin dito. NBA could be up next. And a very nice clear on towards that bridge side. And Pacific Macta stuck in a 3v5. No B control whatsoever. And Wolf is looking for more. Gusto nila i-push yung mid. They want to take down ZYK. But I feel like sinabi na dito ni Shady, we have already done enough damage. Let's just play defense.
Yeah. With that damage done, I mean, all they need to do is just wait and see where it goes. Right? In an attempt here to do some damage. He does find Lucas eventually. Good news for the Macta fans out there. Equalizing it. Now the miss coming out from Zyke, not gonna be the best move forward. And now, because of that, you have an awareness of the presence in mid. And it's the side ng Pacific Macta, Wolf Empire. Again, shuffling around the positioning. Keeping them surprised.
Oh, Dola.
Oh, Dola.
Ooh,
He knows it, he smells it. The revenge is right here. He takes him down. Strikes him when he's not ready.
It's a 3v5, man. And they get the green light to do whatever they want dito sa mapa natin. Wolf Empire looks oh so scary. And they hit Pacific Macta's aggression with their own aggression dito naman sa B site natin. And once again, it's just Wolf Empire being connected as a team. Similar sa nangyari kanina sa long, the Terrace player is gonna get covered by the long player. And dito naman sa B site, the bridge pushers are gonna be covered by the catwalk players who've made it galing dito sa rampa natin. So it's a very, very clean system for the side of Wolf Empire so far na gumagana against Pacific Macta. And this could result in a very tough loss if Macta does not figure out how to counter in defense na to, man.
Yeah. I mean, they're already down, what, not a single map so far for the side of Pacific Macta, I think. And that's a really tough spot to be in, even in the grand scheme of things, right? Even if you win this against Wolf Empire, you're still hard-pressed to do so much more. Lucas on the time gets one, but Aldrin will answer back. Shady on the open, straight down, but Justin cannot get that last kill. He runs out on the clip. Ice Cube coming in from out of nowhere. And now there's only 2 people left on the side of Pacific Macta, surrounded from all sides. Bullets raining across through the heavens, and now it's Revenge alone. 1v3, what do you do, sir?
Oh, what a nice shot from Revenge. Okay, that's a good start. Dola Rambo, last two players left alive. Revenge does not get it, man. And ayun lang. Wolf Empire looking as solid as ever. Just like that first series. Pacific Macta, man. 7 maps deep in the lost side dito ng map score natin. And what can you do, man? I mean, Wolf Empire, pag fully confident na sila pagdating sa kanilang laruan. I mean, you have Ice Cube popping off, you have Dola on the team, you have Shady playing face-to-face, and you have Lucas actively trying to counter itong si CYK. So, it seems like Wolf Empire, they've learned a thing or two dun sa group stage game nila from the Summer Champs, and they take him down to Black Widow.
And I think there's still so much to be done on the side of Pacific Macta. There's a lot of gaps in the protocols, no? Especially on the GR side, na madaling mahanap ng side ng Wolf Empire, right? And because of that, it's just so easily abusable. I think they took an early lead. They didn't let go at all, and I don't know if the adjustments from Pacific Macta were fast enough. Well, yes, they were able to catch up 7, but it seems to me that the playbook and just the protocols that you don't even need to think about, right, for Wolf Empire have just been ingrained in their minds to such a point that it's just reflexive. You don't even need to actively say, okay, hold this crossfire with me, because once first contact is taken, say for example by Lucas, Ice Cube's already there to back him up.
Yeah.
Things like that, those minimal plays that have been practiced over and over again are really carrying Wolf Empire above and beyond in every game they play.
Macta Esports died for this, man, for the sake of warm-up. Para dito sa Wolf Empire. And everyone is hitting the shots, all the headshot that you need to get, even the crazier flicks kagaya na nakita natin kay Shady kanina. And I think it also benefits itong Wolf Empire na naglaro sila earlier. That, you know, they kind of got the swing of things on these types of games. And despite Revenge, man, trying his best to be the hero of Pacific Macta, still a pretty tough opponent to go up against, man. Especially, tignan mo naman, Lucas was already 15-9 by the time the game was almost over. And I mean, if Wolf Empire, if the entire squad is fragging, then it's kind of tough to counter yung team natin. You know naman, like, not any player under 1.0 KD. Kills per round para dito kay Lucas on 1.07. So, the most aggressive player ng Wolf Empire getting a 1.07 KR? That's a problem, man. That's for sure.
That is a problem. I mean, if we look at not just the stats, right, but overall how they play across that map, that there's just this discipline that Wolf Empire have, and they know exactly when to push out. It's kind of the same story as what we saw earlier up against Ranking Esports. And, you know, Shady, I think he's showing right now just a masterclass of calling, not to mention the individual skill shown here by the players of Wolf Empire is just taking them to another level. And I hate to say this, knowing that Macta, of course, they're the Filipino team, no, representing us, but it's looking grim unless Pacific Macta, they show a completely different look here in the second map.
Yeah, the thing is, man, people don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of both Filipino teams.
Yeah, well,
I'm just not delusional.
Love these guys. We just don't lie, you know?
Yeah, I mean, nagsisinungaling, man. We see it, we say it how it is, and we are not delusional about it. So
there ain't no favoritism here, man.
There's not
it's
no
just
favoritism
that,
here, man. That's not my prerogative as a caster, man. I just say it
call
how
it as it is.
Call it as it is. So yun na nga. Start ng
Pasensya
game.
na.
Getting a bit heated here, Joe. Pero yun nga, Revenge.
Yeah.
Down at the start of the round. To be fair, do you expect Lucas to just send it dito sa vents and get the guys a yellow? Of course not. But, you know, at this point, Wolf Empire, they're trying to eliminate yung step 1 galing dito sa Pacific Macta. What Pacific Macta usually does to Wolf Empire, I feel like they're kind of reverse engineering it and trying to use it against yung Macta team, man.
Yeah. The calling, I think, of course, Shady and the rest of Wolf Empire, they've already gone up against Pacific Macta back in Summer Champs. And, I mean, they already did insane things back in Champs. Now, what more now that they're in championship form? They're still riding on that high of winning Summer Champs. There's just way too much momentum, both in-game and IRL, for the side of Wolf Empire, for them to lose that confidence. And look at this. There's only 43 seconds left in the round. Pacific Macta have gained next to nothing in terms of map control here. The neutral parts of the map, they've been fully taken up here by Wolf Empire, and they're not giving any kind of leeway for Pacific Macta to even look at the site, let alone get inside of it.
Yep. And look at this defense from the side of Wolf Empire. Parang alam na nila na papuntang B itong Pacific Macta because all of the map control they have cut off. And Shady trying to look up, being the human landmine out with the 1-for-1. Shady with a nice spray, but Rambo getting Justin before he gets a bit too crazy. 10 seconds left on the clock para dito kay ZYK. I just know that there's one guy batteries, but he wasn't scoped in the first place. And 1-0. Just like how I said it, man, Ankara, this is the map that Vietnam treats like their Black Widow dito sa Pilipinas. So they know this map like the back of their hand. So Macta has an uphill journey to get back into this series.
There you go. First round here out, Lucas opening it up over onto Justin, unfortunately for them, and Revenge was just not there for the trade out. No refrag from the sniper here, and I don't know about you, Sneaky, but it's starting to look really dodgy here. They've tried out the double sniper setup. They've tried out Zyke on the rifle, and there's no answer just yet. And even though map number 1, no, God, I don't even know what to say at this point because they're really just being beaten against the wall. Wolf Empire fully confident that they can take these fights no matter what happens.
It's extra painful for you now, no? This is like an online event, and you see the Filipino team getting a bit beat. You think what I felt, pare? I was at Hanoi. I was screaming my lungs off.
You were on the land, bro.
I was screaming my lungs off for Pacific Macta here, and I really hope they can get some redemption going because I mean, Wolf Empire, the more momentum they get, the worse it is. But Aldrin, that's a good start. Wala na agad si Shady, but do they know that Dola's around the corner? They do not clear him, but Aldrin catches him turning around. Ice Cube nasa loob ng site, one nade away from dying. Good cover. Galing kay Revenge. Covers that CA side. Revenge switching to the AK-47. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
He's in metal. And he has to clear him. Bad miss timing from him. Lucas as a sniper? Alright. I mean, 1v1 Aldrin versus Lucas on the sniper. I like my chances here para kay Aldrin. He could plan for spawn, potentially. Or he could just go peek.
So much time, actually, yeah. If he doesn't see it, and it looks like the call is going to be going towards B, but the problem is Lucas, he's one step ahead. He's read into this. I do not know. This guy has thrown out the cerebral read, but he's already on B, and Aldrin might not be ready for it. Looking at, he doesn't even know which angles to check. His back turned here, and there it goes. Lucas takes it for free. Second round for Wolf Empire here.
A tough 1v1 to take, but just a really good read. Galing dito kay Lucas. That's tough. That's tough in all honesty. I mean, nakuha na nila si Ice Cube dito sa top A. That's fine, but not knowing where Lucas is, in that slight moment na makakuha sana sila ng 2v1, but then Lucas gets a shot. I mean, it's a tough situation para sa PM. Now you have to read where Lucas is going. He can go CA, he can go spawn, he can go all the way to BL spawn as well. So many options there for his 1v1, and Aldo was stuck guessing. Oh my god! Who convinced Lucas that he can snipe? Give him a raise, pare.
Give him a raise. Look at the flexibility of this roster, man. I mean, Ice Cube's on the rifle this time. What do you even expect out of these guys? Wolf Empire looking so confident that they can have the flexibility to switch around those roles, to change it up. And now Pacific Macta, they've grinded to a screeching halt right now. Not a single round in just yet, but it's only round number 3. Gotta remember now. Pacific Macta, there's just so much ground to cover. Up through mid, no idea where the players of Wolf Empire are, and even if they can get onto a site. With the amount of space that Wolf Empire have taken across that map, you never know where they're gonna be coming in from. The crunch. The plays that the counter floods that Wolf Empire have been employing since map number 1 are just nowhere to be expected, right?
Yeah. And you know, ang sinasabi ko, man, it's that Vietnamese Ankara. It is no joke, pero MVA found himself in that spawn side. So na-split na nila yung defense ng Wolf Empire. Both sides only having 2 members. Ice Cube not knowing that there is a flank ongoing para dito kay MVA. But Ice Cube, fortunately for him, he is occupying that room A position.
Oh!
And he can maybe get Ice Cube. Ice Cube, if he can get him. Movie feet, BCC. Oh, yun lang. Dola is gonna get ZYK. That's fine. They have control of top A. But Dola going crazy! Rambo na naman, Shady. Grabe, Wolf Empire. I really thought na Pacific Macta makakuha na sila ng site, but then the individual prowess ng mga Vietnamese is just absolutely insane. Dola is on dito sa game natin. Lucas as well, 5-1 and 2. And Dola with a hell of a defense. Nakasama na doon si Rambo. I mean, Macta, you've tried everything in this game, but it seems like even that did not work. So maybe go back to the old reliable pare. Default na lang. Papunta dito sa A site. Go for a full execute. So how is Wolf Empire gonna respond? 3 people dito sa top A.
It's gonna be a hard one. And they have to cover all this ground. Dola. Oh, the flash is being brought out. MVA expected. Look at the timing here on the shot from Dola. Despite the fact that he was blinded out. The high-low setup coming in from them. Ice Cube here for the trade. The second here. Lucas as well answering back. Revenge. What do you do again? It's desperate, and now the sniper is left alone to try and pick up the pieces. And it's too much for him. Another round goes to Wolf Empire.
Bit of a smirk coming dito kay Ice Cube. He's like, damn, I might be good with the AK-47.
I might be insane.
Yo, Rambo, give me your roll. Yeah, I want to look now. Yeah, you go back on the sniper, but Jesus, man, like, you just don't expect this. Lucas, you already know na aggressive player itong si Lucas, diba? And now you put him on a sniper, and he's going toe-to-toe with Revenge? God. This is just maximum confidence from the entry fragger. Now Wolf Empire sitting inside of the smoke.
Oh, man. Lucas is feeling it right now. He's in close state. He can hear, smell, and see them right now, but he's going to be shot out here with the usage of that one singular grenade. It's going to be a 3v4 though. Knowing that Wolf Empire, they do still have that manpower advantage. Pacific Macta, they need to be careful how they approach this, because if they give away something for free and there's going to be no trade outs, how do they even get this round? I mean, they're 0-4 right now. Pacific Macta, you can smell the desperation. With so much to prove in a country to prove wrong, they need something, anything right now.
At most, maybe one player kumuha lang ng isang frag or dalawa. Someone has to be the hero once again for the side of Pacific Macta. ZYK looking for an opening. Does get Rambo.
What
That's one way to
that?
do it. Very thin angle, pero natamaan niya pa rin yun. But judging from their position, I think they still want to go dito sa A site natin. They're just taking their sweet time, making sure that Shady is on the very extremity ng B site natin. But no, Justin just decided to back off. But he's heard actually. So alam ni Dola na Macta is backed off in this A site. So they're gonna use the footsteps that they heard sa A to rotate itong si Ice Cube, who has the AK right now, back into spawn to kind of help itong si Shady. So I think they know MVA is gonna go for spawn again.
Yeah, the timing they're gonna be taking here. Justin spotted out. Ice Cube is aware. They can hear these footsteps coming his way. MVA is gonna be a double peek out. MVA wait to the flash. Not gonna be able to convert just yet, but he does. Justin here to clean it up. It's gonna be a 3v2 on the site. Retake. Not gonna be in the hands of Wolf Empire. Shady's already coming up. They don't know that he's here. And this Wolf and Sheep Squirtle has made his way inside of the side. Zyke will fall at his hands. It's 2v2. Dola. Now, trying to find it out. Shady again. A 1v1 here in his hands. Empty on the other side of this wall. Expected, but he gets that second kill to clean it up. Finally, a point for Pacific Macta.
There we go, Matt. That's more like it. Lots of pressure in that round. Winning a 3v5. That is definitely gonna boost your confidence dito ng Pacific Macta. And Wolf Empire messed up just by slightly, man. Imagine if Shady got the kill dito kay Justin. Would have been a very different result. But knowing itong si MVA, just how clutch he is, would not be a different story at all. It was planted for spawn in the first place, so great for Pacific Macta to get that round, especially this early sa game natin. Round 5 pa lang yun. And if they can get this round 6 round as well, then I feel like the boys are back, especially with how hard it is to crack yung defense of Wolf Empire on their own map pick.
A bit of information granted out here. Back of that grenade, not going to be doing the damage just yet. Alton pushing right into the crosshair of Mr. Dola himself. The headshot, the one tap to take him down. And Pacific Macta, they have to back off.
Yeah, they know na Shady is also in very close proximity, knowing that he usually plays it on hotel side. So he's going to back up his teammate in very quick fashion. So They're not gonna go for a full trade just yet. Aldrin already gone. And it's back to the 8-8, man. Pero, tignan mo naman, man. Rambo and Lucas. Lucas playing an absolute psycho position sa tabi ng EA. Rambo's gonna be the first
No
contact
way.
here.
Look at the confidence from him, and Rambo's gonna be pushing up vent, I think. I don't think he's gonna be expected in this angle because they've been giving this away for free over the last few rounds. So Rambo, you check out, but Zyke connecting here, a couple of kills now for the side of Wolf Empire, but Justin makes his
Nice.
way inside. Out of nowhere, suddenly, the side is gonna be under wraps, and now the utility being thrown out to further delay that
Nice.
retake revenge. Out on the spam, taking down Dola, equalizing the numbers here, but the C4 hasn't been planted just yet. And now Ice Cube here. Grenades, the flashes out in the open. Revenge takes him down, and Justin
well
to
played.
answer back. That's gonna be another round. Pacific Macta finally awake and striking.
Yeah, and that's good recognition from the side of Pacific Macta. If you have a crossfire on towards the floor A side, the main reason kung bakit magko-crossfire sila dito sa entrance and sa vent is to delay as much as possible for the rotations. And the rotations did come, but Macta keeping it patient dito sa ilalim ng A site. Revenge picking up the sniper, waiting for Wolf Empire to push through that smoke at a disadvantage, and they got the round at the end of it. But ZYK taken out by the main sniper dito ng Wolf Empire, who decided to go back to his role.
Oh, look at Rambo. Same thing. Push out the grenade to try and do some damage to him. Easier. Another nade out. Unfortunately, he walks right into the crossfire of these two
Alright.
players from Pacific Macta. Lucas spotted out on top here, doing a little bit of damage. MVA
Big man.
taking both of them down. And suddenly, Pacific Macta, they have the advantage. The Filipinos are fighting back against Vietnam representatives, and now with so much time and left to spare, they have to make sure that everything is covered. All bases.
Oh, they have to cover. Someone has to cover the ISP dito. Aldrin,
Oh,
dangerous position. It's only a
revenge.
leg? Alright. Okay, Aldrin's gonna finish him off. I think they know exactly where Shady is. They're gonna take him down. Alright, that's more like it, Pacific Macta. That is more like it, contesting the Vietnamese squad on their favorite map. And the BL side is now starting to work its magic about it.
Yeah, gotta believe in it, man. Finally, right on the back of that, it was a 0-4 at the start of this game. Now that's 3 rounds in a row for Pacific Macta. It's gonna be a question of whether or not they can keep this momentum going. Because if Wolf Empire strike them down now, it's gonna be a hard thing to come back from. Nice cube. This off angle that he has might be a thorn in the side of Pacific Macta. And it's slow going this time. Changing up the tempo. Revenge spotted out a little bit too fast here. And now they know where he is.
Immediate smokes on both sides of the map, man. Why not? Bread and butter. Get second mid, get this B site. And usually second mid is a position na gusto mong kunin kung kayo yung Wolf Empire dito. But Ice Cube not gonna be allowed to hold it at all. Ice Cube around the corner. Is the snipe gonna work? No, it won't. Pistol gonna work in as well.
What?
Rambo with a backup right behind the sniper. Nakakuha pa nga ng tatlo dito si Rambo. And Revenge catching someone jumping. ZYK coming in from the tunnels B side. C4 is down in the open
Shady?
para sa Wolf Empire.
It's gonna be a hard one. It is 2v3 and there's only a minute left on the clock here. It's gonna be a hard way to retake here now. Revenge throwing out some warning shots, make sure that Wolf Empire don't overextend on this side, but Shady finds him eventually. Zyke trying to find the timing on this rotation. Unfortunately, they're already expecting him, and it's gonna be Shady with the 2 kills. They stop bleeding for Wolf Empire and keep Pacific Macta at bay.
That's what I said. Same concept na naman. Players are connected para sa side ng Wolf Empire. You could miss if you're Ice Cube here. Rambo's right behind to cover for you. The shots are gonna hit, and they're gonna hit hard. Revenge!
Oh,
Finally getting
Revenge.
revenge on Lucas, man. There you go. That's a good first pick. That's gonna split the defense in two. Pero knowing kasi yung Wolf Empire, they play on a buddy system here, so they're gonna play close to A. So, if gusto ng Pacific Macta dito, they could circle right back to the B site, but they have zero information kung may nakapush dito ng hotel and or tunnel. So, I think they're gonna take their chances dito sa A site. But not so sure just yet. I think they want to explore mid.
Change in pace again, Pacific Macta. The problem I think that has been here for Pacific Macta over the last few rounds, no, or at least through this first half, the fact na whenever they do get themselves onto the side, the problem becomes whether or not they can hold off on that counter flood retake. But here, MVA having taken down Ice Cube, that's going to be a first step that is very necessary. With that main sniper being taken down, it's going to be a great start to the round.
Yeah, Shady is stuck on the other side of the map, trying to reconnect with his teammates here. Rambo gets taken down sa baba ng vents. Shady is a known entity, but I feel like si ZYK might have a bit of false information. Yun lang, HM box. Gonna get tapped in the back of his head. But they can get B site now, fully knowing na nandito si Shady, the high mid, and Revenge is gonna get taken down. So they think that it's an A site break, but the plant is already down dito sa B site. So what Aldrin has to do is circle right back into hotel. Do not allow Wolf Empire to get second mid control and just start to hold these positions, man. Because if they don't hold, and if they get a bit frisky, it's gonna get dangerous, man. Especially the last two players left alive.
Yeah, running out of time here now as the smoke dissipates. A little bit more space granted here to the defensive side. Mga GR players natin, Wolf Empire. Diligent checking every corner. Justin spotted out over towards the stairs. They have to worry about so many other angles here. Justin takes down one. And there it goes. The double kill coming in from him to get a fourth round. It's a close first half, Sneaky.
There we go, Macta making it exciting on the enemy's map pick. Gonna get the hang of things dito sa Black Widow, but it seems like Ankara is more up their alley. And now, they get to play their more favored side of the map. At least for Pacific Macta, mas prefer talaga nila maglaro dito sa GR side. And back to the slow pace we go. Tignan mo naman, Wolf Empire, there's 3 dudes in their base waiting for anyone to go ahead and go for a push. And really, they're actively trying to punish itong si ZYK, but ZYK, he's just holding A instead.
We'll see whether or not it's going to be the same approach from Wolf Empire. I think we saw quite a lot of domination from Wolf Empire earlier, of course, in that first series. And they did show kind of the same dominance, right, when they were on the BL side of the map. Despite the fact na yun nga, supposedly this is a GR-sided map.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. One might say that this is a Wolf Empire-sided map. But hey, I like this patience coming out from them. They're waiting out possible aggressive points from Pacific Macta across this. And when nothing happened after most of the first minute of our round, then they choose to send it. But now Aldrin positioning from here behind this corner and Revenge on the other side. Something that could punish Wolf Empire right now because they're walking right into the crosshairs of these players. But now, 3 kills already for each of these sides. Minute left here. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it's going to be a 3v3. But the problem here is the site is going to be wide open. They have to cross right past this. Ice Cube takes down Revenge. You don't even get to see his face right now in here. Right down as Zyke is going to be stricken down here by Dolas. Justin na lang natitira, and it's going to be Ice Cube to get that last kill. Another round for Wolf Empire, starting off our second half.
Yeah, Ice Cube acting like he didn't just hit the nuttiest shot of his life. What was that, man? Instantly, the 2F guy got deleted on towards high mid. And that's just Ice Cube for you, man. I mean, granted, I assumed that he was more of a momentum-based player. And he wasn't getting much opportunities dito sa Ankara, pero all of a sudden just pops out of nowhere with that sniper. Even getting si MVA in that hotel position in that 3v3, and Ice Cube's the type of guy to step up to the plate. He's done it countless of times para sa ranking, and he's gonna do it again for the side of Wolf Empire. The Summer Champs MVP. He's here to play, man.
And it's slow. Again, for Wolf Empire, the same thing, right? Just fundamentals that they have ingrained into their system and the way that they play across the map. Take it step by step, follow the flow chart before going all the way in. And even here, with the usage of the utility, right? They're trying to bait out a response out of Pacific Macta before they go all the way in. When that fails, there it goes. The flash now going to be outside. Has a great angle here. He's going to be able to see their feet first. But look at patience. Revenge. Oh, he takes down Rambo. Look at the jump out of him. And now Dola's going to be answering back. Mr. Zyke left alone on the top of the site. You know exactly where he is, but he sprays them down. Headshot over onto Lucas. Over on the other side, a second kill, but he's going to be taken down eventually. 2v3. Advantage here for Pacific Macta to try and make things equal, but Ice Cube takes out Revenge. And Shady, he's so low. He tries to spray down, but he cannot connect. It's Ice Cube left alone in a 1v2.
Yeah, and Macta, the proper reaction here is to just wait for the C4 to go down eventually, but this is gonna allow Ice Cube to slip on by. Pwede siya bumalik dito ng B-site to get a better angle on slope. I don't like this from Pacific Macta. They're doing this a bit too early, but I think they're trying to pressure itong si Ice Cube. Even if he hits a shot on the AWM.
What is this?
He could also go back, pero yun na nga yung sinasabi ko, B-site could be wide open. He has to run for it. He has to run.
There's no choice. But he does get B-side for free.
And he gets the slope. Oh, he doesn't plant slope. Interesting, actually, gotta get Ice Cube. So I think he's gonna play that tower position, fully knowing where the plant is. And no, he's gonna play slope, actually. Aldrin climbing up to the second floor. And I think he spotted the Ice Cube crossing. So they're gonna slope the front. Ice Cube once again. Such a big threat, but I think they heard him cross down dito sa may batteries natin, and it's ring around the Rosie. Ring around the Rosie para kay Ice Cube. And 7-4, ice cold Ice Cube. He just does it again with a smile.
This guy.
Grabe. I'm so angry at him that I have to compliment him, man.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate greatness, one would say. Right? I mean, look at him right now. 11-7. And just the clutches that have come his way today in both series. Not just now, but earlier against Ranking Esports at 1v4. It's insanity the way that this guy is playing. And on the back of that, right, it's not just him. Wolf Empire, strong across the board. I mean, look at it. Pacific Macta, they have their work cut out for them, but they're going to have to try. Otherwise, it's going to be curtains for one of our Philippine representatives.
Yeah. And Justin, GYK, this is a very similar setup sa nakita natin dun sa regional play-in. It was Fall X and si Kid from Hell in that exact same position. And it worked out very nicely para sa kanila dito. But will it work against itong Wolf Empire? But man, they're just much more of a patient team compared to our regional teams, pare. They're gonna wait for the mistake instead. Pacific Macta. Grabe talaga. I mean, the Wolf Empire, they're just exploring in and around the map.
They don't care.
They don't take the first opportunity because the first opportunity could be a bait. And MVA, he gets to Shady. All right, that's a good first pick. Ibig sabihin yan, Wolf Empire, they could go back to the A side, and the reconvene para sa Macta defense dito sa A is really good, and the late smokes as well. This is a good scenario para sa Macta. All they have to do is hit
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. All right, bro. That is all right. Ice Cube, man.
This guy's just playing the game.
Yeah. He's very good. Very good at sniping.
He's very good. It's quite simple, ladies and gentlemen. He's good at clicking his mouth.
Yes, sir. Good at those jumping shots as well. Aldrin, doesn't pull the trigger on the B players. Lucas, flying shot dito kay MVA. And what was a good setup para sa side ng Pacific Macta as soon as they got that first pick. Ended by Ice Cube. Gets the second shot as well. This guy is unkillable, man.
It's not looking good, Sneaky. I can start to smell the desperation in the air here. You can see the small mistakes being made here by Pacific Macta. Corners left unchecked. Timings not taken. And the protocol just falling apart on the side of PM. And Wolf Empire, they're just too much in control right now. Only 2 rounds away from denying Pacific Macta a single map in this series. A single map in the group stages even.
Yeah, they got one against ranking.
Start to worry about it.
Yeah, they got one against ranking, but they don't want to give a second win dun sa map win dito na Pacific Macta. ZYK is gonna take down Lucas, but that's just Lucas, man. That's just Lucas. Here comes Dola. Oh my god, he still hits it!
Oh my god, what is that?
What is he on? That yellow liquid that they were drinking, pare. It's most likely an energy drink, but it's working.
Whatever it was.
It is working, that's for sure. Revenge Alden NBA trying to retake. A 3-man retake from Exit sounds not so good, but it has to work. It has to work by the side of Pacific Macta. They have to hit the good shots. Spray's not gonna hit. Sadie gets two. Dola cleans up the rest. 9-4. Wolf Empire on the precipice of match point. On the precipice of eliminating the chances of Pacific Macta making it to playoffs. God, man.
It's getting scary. Hopes and dreams of Pacific Macta. Yeah, this is APAC. But at the same time, you need to really worry about it because they have shown very little here in the group stages. Yes, there's still a chance in the next event. We do have champions coming up.
Yeah.
And regionals as well. But when you can't match up like this, and when things are going sideways like this, for Pacific Macta, it makes you worry about where it's going. Now, Lucas,
he's gonna get him.
Oh, the timing he's taken.
He's
the
gonna get
discipline he has.
He's gonna get
Revenge.
No.
He has no idea. He's gone right through. Now
There
the
we
kill.
go.
Coming in
Oh,
for
no.
Wolf Empire. 2 people down now.
Justin has
The
to look
doors are
behind.
closing in on Pacific Macta. Sneaky.
Yep. Wolf Empire. It seems like they're still in their championship form, keeping it consistent from Hanoi to online. And ZYK, the only one left alive. What can Aljon do? They are everywhere in this map. And Lucas, he's gonna close it out. And Wolf Empire completes their revenge against Pacific Macta and Rambo. Yeah, we kind of deserve that, man. We kind of talk smack in Hanoi, so you know.
We did.
Yeah, we did. It is what it is. Pero yun nga, Pacific Macta, unfortunately, chances of getting into playoffs has been dashed. And Rambo letting us know how it is. And Wolf Empire, the champions at Hanoi for a reason. And man, it was a painful one, man. And like, as the Filipino casters, as much as we tried to give, we really tried to glaze itong Pacific Macta as much as possible, but Wolf Empire, they're on a different level, pare.
When you're against a team that is still in prime form, the championship confidence for them, not having disappeared at all, it's just something too hard to ask for. I think Pacific Macta, now that they know that they can't make it over into playoffs, right? This should be a learning opportunity for them. We got regionals coming up. We have champs coming up. And it's time for them to go back to the drawing board. Think about where the gaps in their defense on their their GR side and the BL side for them. Where are the gaps? Fill those in. Maybe worry about as well what the playbook is. Shoutout nga pala kay Bugo dyan. Nakaupo sa may likod ng Macta.
Yeah, I mean, the playbook kind of goes out the window side of Wolf Empire. I mean, you have Lucas sniping. He has not done that a single time dun sa group stage game nila. They were playing super standard, but now Lucas is like, alright, give me the sniper, man. I'll try to counter yung LA push instantly. Everyone was playing on point. Granted, Pacific Macta, they had some good scenarios dito sa mapa natin. The smokes were at the right time. The smokes were at the right place. But then, yun nga, no, Wolf Empire, the way that they shoot their guns is straight up alien, pare. Straight up a cyborg. Ice Cube. MVP of Hanoi for a reason, pare. And yeah, just gotta give them their props, man. Just gotta give them their props. They outplayed Macta on both maps, Black Widow and Ankara, of course. And yeah, 0-4 in the groups is not a good look out of the side of Pacific Macta. Next match is gonna be against SGJ Reborn, so we're gonna wait and see if they get a bit greedy, man. Malay mo, diba? Are they gonna be the team that gives SCJ a shot, or are they gonna be a team that drags them down with them dito sa group stage? I mean, fully knowing them, it's probably a second option, pare. But we're gonna have the second summary. What? The set summary. Yeah, Ice Cube happened, Lucas happened, Dola happened, Big Three
and JD happened.
Wolf
My
Empire.
God,
it's just crazy, man. Dola has an 87% headshot percentage, bro. How do you play against that?
Yeah, man. What do you even do? Every time you see it pop up on the screen, it's just nothing. You need to respect the the caliber of players that Wolf Empire bring to the table, and not, we keep talking about as well, turning teams into more than the sum of their parts, and this is what Wolf Empire is doing. Of course, the MVP for the series, Ice Cube, 1.56 on the KD. Look at that kill per round, 0.97, almost a guaranteed kill for every round in this series for this guy.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough cookie. It's a tough nut to crack, honestly, itong si Ice Cube. Especially when he's on. And he is on, pare. He will be on. And Ice Cube, one of the best snipers, if not the best sniper potentially now in the entire APAC region. So, okay, what's gonna be the next map na Empire dito? It's gonna be against Q9. So that would be a very fitting final game para sa side ng Wolf Empire, right? That could cement yung legacy ni Ice Cube as probably the best sniper on the APAC tournament. But man, this is a case, that's for sure.
Yeah, I have no doubt in that. The performance out of Ice Cube today, yesterday, and the last 2 days, man, all 3 days of the group stage, it has not gone down. He's consistent all throughout, and the worst part is he's not the only one that's getting these highlight plays out of Wolf Empire. My God.
Yeah. Just gotta take it, man. Okay, Pacific Macta. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. But guys, we're gonna take a very short break for the CFS APAC 2024 series. We will be